We're live in the pits of the Motor Chaos. Your host Dave. I got online with funny car driver Chris Morel. How you doing, Chris?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. So, Chris, how'd your season go this year?
Good. Didn't hurt too many parts.
How many events did you...
Car's still in one piece.
Oh, that's good there. How many events did you run?
Not too. We didn't go to too many this year because I think probably about 6 or 7 because we're building a new car, so I'm spending a lot of money and time on that.
So, when did you get started in drag racing? What year did you start?
I actually just started about 5 years ago. My dad and a friend had actually bought an alcohol funny car, and his buddy was driving it, and something happened between them, and he asked me if I wanted to drive it, so I started out driving that car, and within less than a year, I had Randy Parker's race shop in Washington, built a brand new chassis and body for the fuel funny car.
So what do you prefer, alcohol or nitro?
Oh, nitro, for sure. We're actually building a big show car now, so you go even faster.
So when are you looking to get that car out there?
Hopefully Vegas, maybe the first Vegas of next year. It's about 80% done.
Is that going to be a nostalgia funny car?
No, it's a top fuel one. So we got it from Schumacher. It's one of Ron Caps's cars.
Oh, okay, so you're trying to
Yep.
Get up there with the big dogs?
Yep. We're just going to do the West Coast races for now.
Yeah. So now,
but it's
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's painted just like the Cuda. It's already painted. It's painted just like the Cuda. It's called the Little City Charger.
So now, what first got you into drag racing? The 5 years ago, was your dad?
Yeah, I used to have street bikes I take to the track a lot, but I never really drag raced any cars till about 5 years ago.
So do you have any funny car drivers that are inspirational to you?
Yeah, John Forces. I've always, even since I was a kid, always liked John Forces, my favorite, so yeah.
So now, since you've been driving the funny cars, has your dad's been pretty supportive of you?
Yep. Yep, he's the main sponsor too, so.
So besides your dad, do you have any other sponsors?
Not for the big show car yet. We're gonna get it out and run it a few times before we start really looking.
How about for the other car?
Yeah, my dad's body shop sponsored most of it. Then System 1, they help us out quite a bit, and Ben from DJ Safety.
So now, what was it like to get behind the wheel for the first time of the alcohol funny car?
It was a rush. Yeah, it was like taking off in a rocket, and then it actually takes off almost as quick as this nostalgia funny car. So I didn't notice too much difference switching, but going to the new car, I'm sure I'll notice a big difference.
So when you first got in the alcohol funny car, you didn't get kind of, somebody's got an interview, they say that when the hood goes down, they get kind of claustrophobic in there.
What's that? Say it again, you're breaking up.
I said some of the drivers I interview, they say the first time they get in a funny car, when they put the chassis down, they get kind of claustrophobic in there.
Oh yeah, I'm claustrophobic anyways. I almost didn't want it. I almost gave up and was going to get out because I'm real claustrophobic, and it took me a while just sitting in it with the body down to get used to it.
Now, how many crew members do you have for the funny car, the one you're currently driving?
The one now we have just usually like 4 or 5.
Usually the same people?
So, yeah, we try to use the same people. It's hard to need a lot more people.
Yeah. Now, when you go out for a drag race weekend, what goes into preparation for a drag race weekend for you?
What's that?
I said, when you go out for a weekend of drag racing, when you got an event on the weekend, what goes into preparation for you?
For me or for the car?
Both. How do you get prepared?
I just practice on the practice tree. That's pretty much the only preparation I do. In the car, we usually have it ready before we head out. So, and then after each pass on like the regular nostalgia funny cars, because they tear them all down, we just change the oil, check the compression, and check a couple main bearings and stuff, and that's it.
So how many drag race tracks you got out your way?
What's that?
How many drag race tracks you have out towards you?
There's none real close. The closest one is Fallon, about 50, 60 miles away, but it's a decent track, but not really good enough to run a fuel car. And then Sacramento, the closest good track is probably Sonoma.
So what, you have a favorite track?
Yeah, actually, I like Woodburn in Oregon. That's probably my favorite track. It's a nice area, nice track, nice people.
Now, you yourself, what do you prefer, quarter mile or eighth mile?
Quarter mile. Definitely, you go faster.
So
we did just go to that race in Denton, Texas. It was the eighth mile in September, though.
Was that the funny car chaos?
Yeah, it was actually nice because the car we usually it's mostly for exhibition because it's an outlaw car, so it was nice to actually be able to race people.
Yeah, so. Now, throughout your 5 years racing, have you had any accidents or near accidents at all?
Yeah, I had one at the March meet last year. Actually, we had a fuel leak and got under the tire, and the car flipped over. I hit the wall. It caught on fire. That was the only one.
Now, where do you purchase your nitro method from? Schumacher?
No, we get it from Dale Poldy.
Now, besides two funny cars, you said you only drove motorcycles before that?
Yeah, I used to have a lot of street bikes, not anymore, though.
So, never did any bracket car racing?
What's that?
I say you never did no bracket car racing?
No, never have. So
with the current Nitro funny car, what's been the quickest run time you've had?
I think it was like a 570 at 258 miles an hour.
Okay.
That was in Bakersfield.
So with your 5 years, what's been your fondest memory of your career so far?
Getting a new car. It was pretty excited when we picked the new car up. We bought it from Schumacher and sent it over to McKinney to get all the everything put on. It was just a bare chassis. Put everything on. Got it all anodized green, and when it showed up, that was probably the most excited I've been in a while.
That's cool.
Mostly because I get to actually race people in that car. The car we have now is, like I said, mostly for exhibition. So this new one, every race we go to, I'll be actually racing people.
Now, when the new car is ready, are you still going to use the other car at all?
Yeah, we're going to keep it and do some exhibition throughout the year when we're not running the other car.
I think we hit the fun question portion. You ready for the fun question portion now?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. So Chris, if someone came up to you and said, "Hey, Chris, here's $150 million. Can you build me a new drag race track?" Where would you build the drag racing track, and what features would you put into it?
I would build it somewhere near Reno because I like it here, and there's none really close. And I don't know what features. Probably something like Vegas, I guess. Just a nice big track with everything.
And of course, quarter mile.
What's that?
I said, of course, quarter mile.
Yeah.
No.
I'd probably make it a little longer than most of them, just because cars are going so fast now.
For the shut off area.
Yep.
Yeah. I know some people I've interviewed. They say they put the covered grandstand so to keep the sun off the fans.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
it's tough sitting out. I've sat out in the stands for a few hours at a time. It gets rough. Middle of summer.
Yeah. Now, Chris, if you were able to do time traveling and go back in time, would you do anything differently?
Nope.
All right. What's Chris's favorite food?
Sushi.
Favorite beverage?
Iced tea. Sweet tea.
Oh. Good choice. Favorite music?
Oh, I listen to everything. Most probably, I'd say country, though. I listen to a lot of country.
Yeah. Now, your favorite food, sushi. Now we're talking on a drag race day. Do you have any certain eating habits, or do you not eat during on an event day?
It's hard to eat when you're that busy, so I usually just go over to usually cheeseburgers from the snack shop. If we get to eat, if we have time.
You guys don't barbecue?
Sometimes, but still, when you get real busy, it's hard to get the food cooked, especially when you don't have enough help. It's hard to get food cooked when you're busy.
Man. So do you have any hobbies outside of drag racing?
I snowboard, play golf. That's about it. I used to ride bulls before I started drag racing, but I'm too old for that now.
Now, if you weren't drag racing, what do you think you'd be doing?
I'd probably still be bull riding and getting hurt.
So how many years did you used to do bull riding?
I did it 9 years.
So with bull riding, did you ever fall off the bull?
Oh yeah. you have to fall off eventually. It's the only way off.
Yeah, you figure.
They don't stop for you.
Okay, so what can we look forward to you with the new car next year?
Probably the way it looks, it doesn't look like any of the rest of the cars. It's got a heavy green flake on it, so it'll definitely gonna stand out.
I'm sure we're gonna see a lot more speed out of that new car.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have any final words you want to say to everybody out there? You want to give any thank yous? You want to say anything?
Just my dad. Thanks to him. Thanks to Ben at DJ. And everybody at System 1.
All right, sounds good. Thank you for your time for the interview, Chris.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And good luck with the new car next year.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
All right, you too.
Bye. Bye.